Hi guys, and welcome to your Divine Masculine Tarot love reading. We are going to take a look at the messages here. They are going to be general, so please just keep that in mind. If you're after a personalized tarot reading with myself, please feel free to reach out and inquire. I will list my email address below the video here. So we'll give the cards a shuffle and see what's coming up for you guys in your DM. Okay, your DM here is acting very cold and very distant here towards you, okay? I feel like your DM here is trying to maintain a sense of control over the connection here. I feel like the King of Swords tells me that this is someone who's acting very cold and very distant. There's a cold air, cold energy that's being emitted from your Divine Masculine here. They're also being a little bit, even if they are communicating, it's just like one word answers, or they're very short, very brief here. They're responding. I feel like they may even be responding more to your messages rather than actually being the ones to initiate the conversation. The Five of Pentacles tells me that right now the way that they're acting, or the way that they've recently acted towards you, was they've given you the cold shoulder here, okay? They may be ignoring you. They may be treating you like, you know, you're not an option here. Like you're a priority. You're not the option here. You're an option. You're not the priority here. Okay. Now that I got my head wrapped around that, they're very cold. They're very distant. It's like they're not talking to you. They're not really telling you what's going on with them. They're not, and you feel like something is up. You feel like, you know, it's either out of character for them to act the way that they've been acting, or they're acting a little bit strange or a little bit unusual. Some of you, I feel like the way that the pentacles here have lined up in the Church's window, I feel like maybe these are behavioral patterns, or these are signs that you've seen from your DM before. So some of you, maybe you've been here before, okay? They've got holding patterns, they've got behavioral patterns, and you're aware of them, and you think, yep, I'm just going to write it out because this is going to pass here. But that's the problem. It does pass, and then you're right back to square one, right? So some of you, be careful for that, okay? Watch out for any cyclical behavior. Watch out for any cyclical patterns, because eventually they do come back around. And with the Seven of Pentacles, I get a sense that some of you, you're waiting. You're either waiting for this to pass, or you're waiting for communication, or you're just waiting for a sign. Anything. A sign from the universe, or, you know, a sign from your a DM here. And because you keep sticking around, or because you're always patiently waiting for your DM, you know, for the temper tantrums here to come down, or for them to come around, or for them to reach out whenever, you know, they're ready to talk. They know that you're always there. So they kind of, sometimes they have this tendency to treat you like you're beneath them, which is wrong, which isn't healthy at all. Your DM, I am seeing, has some unhealthy emotional energy here, unhealthy pent-up emotional energy here. And I'm also seeing that the way that they're acting towards you is very cold, is very disrespectful. It's just plain mean. And guys, it is damaging some of your self-esteem, because some of you feel like, you know, maybe you deserve this kind of treatment, or some of you feel as though, you know, you're like excusing their behavior, and you're just putting up with it, and you're tolerating. Whatever you tolerate, essentially you're allowing here. So they are aware that they kind of have control. They are aware that you're always there. They are aware that you're always respond, or you'll always give them that attention that feeds their ego. They know this, okay? So they're quite complacent. They're sitting pretty here. They're very complacent here. I feel like a lot of you are invested into someone here, or you're invested into something that I feel like is not requited, or it's not being reciprocated here, okay? Because this is someone who I feel like uses their words as weapons. And this is someone who I feel like tries to embody the King of Cups. You know, he tries to charade himself as a King of Cups, okay? Like emotionally mature and emotionally intelligent. They could gaslight you. They could always try and make it seem like, you know, it's your fault here. Like you're the reason why they're breaking up, or you're the reason why this isn't working. Be careful, because this person is emotionally manipulating you. And I feel like some of you are either new to this and you don't know, what's going on because you haven't experienced this type of behavior before. Whereas others of you, I feel like you've been here and you've done this so many times that it sort of like comes natural to you guys, which isn't good. It's not healthy at all. So with regards to your DM's energy, I feel like a lot of you need to take a closer look, a close inspection at what's really going on here, because some of you, you're left out in the cold, you're left out in the dark here. Okay, your DM is giving you the cold shoulder. They're using their words as weapons. They may say things that hurt you and really linger. Okay, they may say things that their words are like weapons, and they may hurt you, and they tend to linger long after they said here the pain of it. And they always keep you waiting. I'm seeing that they may make plans and then they cancel them last minute, or they'll only ever reach out to you when it's convenient for them here. I mean, I'm seeing that they're quite emotionally manipulative here, and I'm seeing they're taking advantage of your kind, good-hearted nature here. Okay, and I feel like this is I'm getting cyclical, and I'm getting patterns, like behavioral patterns, and I'm getting that this is going around in circles here. Some of you, though, you're wanting, you're holding out hope, and you're wanting for things to get better. And look, they might, okay? If your DM realizes what they're doing here and, the hurt and the damage they're causing you, they might take a closer look at themselves and try to change things, okay? Or you might, want to channel the King of Swords energy and actually be very direct and call them out for their actions, and call them out, and hold them accountable here, okay? And if they respond in a positive way, okay, then there is hope, okay? The way that the Five of Pentacles lined up truly do indicate that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. There is hope. Whilst for some of you, it's a false hope you're attaching yourself to, because you've been here before and you tried to call them out before, and then they say they change, or they listen, or they pretend to listen, but they don't really hear. They don't really hear what's going on, or they don't really get what's going on, or they just, slip back into their old ways here. So some of you, I'm seeing that there is a light at the end of the tunnel, whilst for others of you, I feel like, you're trying to, there may be a light at the end of the tunnel. Let's just focus on an oncoming train here. I mean, you're trying to hold on to some sort of hope, a false hope of some sort is what I'm seeing. So, all of this waiting is leaving you feeling more hurt, more frustrated, a lot more set back here in your connection. So I feel like, some of you, you're still waiting, but at the end of the day, what is it that you're waiting for here? Okay. Are you waiting for them to come around? Are you waiting for them to apologize? Are you waiting for them to change their ways? Some of you could be waiting a long time, so you might want to give yourself a deadline here, a time frame. For others of you, I feel like you're waiting for something to give, or you're waiting for a sign, but I feel like the signs all around you, the way that they act towards you, the signs that the universe sends for you here, you're just not tapping or tuning into those signs is all I'm seeing. All right, guys, that's your message. Thank you for watching and listening. Please show your support by subscribing to the channel, liking, sharing, commenting. I will be sharing with you more tarot love messages, so stay tuned. Bye for now.